Okay, so let's learn about SPSS. First, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of more information of what to expect once you open SPSS and how to work your way around it. And then we'll do some descriptive correlatory, is that a word? Some descriptive statistics, a correlation, and a regression. So this is what it looks like when you open it up. And these are my actual data. Um, and the variables are across the top here. So in the bottom left, you'll see it's the Data View tab, and these are the raw numbers. So these are already cleaned, so everything is converted to numbers and is so pretty. Wow. And then when you click on the Variable View tab, now I'm just seeing all the variables I have in the data set. And now this is not the full data set. I deleted quite a few variables just to keep it nice and simpler for class. But you can see the variable name on the left, the variable label. So this is the longer label so that you know exactly what it's about. Because if the name is Access Healthcare Status, maybe I forget what that means, but then I can see on the label that that this was when they were asked how satisfied they were with the healthcare that they received in the past 12 months. And then there's the value labels. So these, because we've converted everything to numbers, it can be very confusing and we can't remember everything. So in here, if this column in the data view has a 1 in it, it means that that person was very satisfied with their healthcare. If it has a 4, it means they declined to answer. A 3 means that they were not satisfied. And here, the way that you add it is just by typing in there, clicking add, and there it is. You can change it and you can remove it. Then as we keep scrolling, y'all can pretty much ignore this missing column. For your surveys, you probably won't have stuff in this column, but that's part of the data cleaning process. And it has the level of measurement because this will let SPSS know what kinds of statistical tests you can and cannot do with that variable and how to treat it in that statistical test. So here it's just a drop-down menu. So back to our data view, again, the variables are across the top, and then here's all the raw values. And then along the top, we have the file menu, edit, view, data. Transforming variables is often part of the data cleaning process, where if you are recoding, you will recode into, I would say, always a different variable just in case, because you don't want to do an oopsie, as I call it. And then here's your analysis menu. Here's a menu for making graphs and charts. And then there's different utilities and things like that. So this week, we're going to be focusing mostly on this analysis menu. But that is how you get around SPSS. And you'll notice under this File tab for New, right now this is a data window. There's also a syntax window, which is just the raw code that is telling SPSS what to do. And then there's the output. So that is where you get your results. And we have these 3 windows because sometimes we need to look at the data versus the code versus the output.